sorry.
It's okay, you barely even hit me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi everybody. What are we learning about today?
Today, we are going into second grade mathematics.
Second grade? Wow. Looks like we're going to learn a lot of new stuff.
Indeed. Dear family, your child is learning math in a program called Math Expressions, which links mathematical ideas to a child's everyday experiences. This helps children understand math better. In this program, your child will learn math and have fun by working with objects and making drawings of math situations, listening to and working with other children and sharing ways to solve problems, writing and solving problems and connecting math to daily life, and helping classmates learn. Your child will have homework almost every day. Why are you groaning, Byron? There is nothing to be scared about of homework. Homework will be fun. It helps you to learn.
I know. But why do we even have to have homework? It's just a waste of time.
I know, and it could be. But even if it sounds like a waste of time, teachers highly recommend it. He or she needs a homework helper. The helper may be anyone, a family member, an older brother or sister, a neighbor, or a friend. Set aside a definite time for homework and provide your child with a quiet place to work where there are no or minimal distractions. Because if your life is busy, you may not have absolutely no distractions, but at least have minimal so that your child could work more efficiently. Encourage your child to talk about what is happening in math class. If your child is having problems with math, please talk to the teacher. Please cut, fill in, and return the bottom part of this letter. Thank you. You are very important to your child's learning. Sincerely, your child's teacher.
So, what is this?
This is a homework helper strip. In order for your child to get an extra boost of success, which is not mandatory but just optional, you could cut this out and you could sign this in so that your child could have a homework helper to help them during difficult problems. My child's name, will have name of homework helper as a homework helper. This person is my child's relationship to child. And then, this is where your parent or guardian will sign. What's a guardian? That is a very good question. A guardian is sort of like a parent, but just takes care of minors. Okay, this is where you cut, just in case. And adults, I know that you probably already know how to tear papers off to cut something on the paper, but if you don't, here's a quick little review. Hold the paper up and strip it with your fingers. See this line? This is how you tear the paper. Okay, then you cut this out and sign this. Then you need to bring it to the teacher so that the teacher can approve the strip and your child will officially be allowed to have a homework helper. Now, the other part's in Spanish, but we're going to ignore that because that's only for Spanish learners. Anyways, with second grade starting around the corner, we have a lot of new vocabulary words to learn.
Wow. What's this word? Addend.
Addend.
Wait, addend?
It's addend. You're close, though. But don't worry if you don't know the word. These word cards also have definitions for the words so that you know what they mean. 5 and 6 are addends because 5 and 6 add together to make 11.
Oh, I get it. These are vocabulary cards. They help us to understand math better.
That's correct, June. And it may even ultimately help you succeed in school. Graduating early is not possible in second grade. No way. But I promise you that even if second grade sounds like forever, remember, school does not last forever. So at least you will have a good feel for that, and at least you'll have a positive feeling about it. This is the first lesson of second grade math we're going to learn today. It's pretty basic because you already know this from first grade and kindergarten. It's called one-digit addition, but this time we're doing it differently. What do you notice?
Wait a minute. What's that? Kind of looks like a mountain, almost.
Yeah, that's a math mountain.
Wait a minute. What's a math mountain? That's a very good question, Byron. A math mountain is kind of like almost a mountain-like drawing, where two of the numbers, the add-ins, are at the bottom and they add up to get the top, or more specifically, the peak, 14, or the sum. The sum is the answer of an addition problem. For example, in 4 plus 3 equals 7, 7 is the sum, because 4 and 3 add together to get the answer.
And this is the standard equation. 8 plus 6 equals 14. You already know how to do this from first grade, but it's pretty good to review and take a step back from first grade math so that you could kind of learn more about these problems we're trying to solve. Discuss the math mountain and the equation. We already did that. Where is the total? Where are the partners or add-ins?
Well, let's see. Well, I know that this is not the add-end. This is a big number.
That's right, that's the sum. These two numbers at the bottom are the add-ins.
But why?
Because these numbers are at the start of the equation, and they add up to get the sum or answer of the addition problem. That's the total.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So it's the same thing for this equation here, without a math mountain. 8 and 6 are add-ins. They add together to get the total or sum of the equation.
That's correct. Tell word problems for both.
Wow, word problems? Excuse me?
Yes?
What's a word problem?
That's a very good question, June. A word problem is a scenario where two people or even objects are doing something and we tell it using equations.
Oh, like what?
Let me give you an example. For example, let's just picture that 4 green frogs are on a log. They catch flies. But then 2 of the green frogs hop away from the log. How many frogs are there now?
Oh, I get it. That word problem represents 4 minus 2, which is 2?
That's correct. There are 2 frogs left.
Oh, kind of like a math story back from kindergarten.
Yes, remember telling math stories in kindergarten and remembering what a scene is? A scene is a picture or act. It's kind of the same thing for a word problem, except with no pictures. But don't worry, it's kind of easier with and without the pictures. You just have to picture your imagination. Imagination is one of a child's best abilities. So, this could be good if you're struggling to remember what a word problem is. Just remember, it has words, and it's a problem.
Ah, logical.
Okay, but what about for these equations? What word problem can we tell for these?
Let's see. What word problem contains 8 and 6 together?
Remember, it doesn't have to be people. It could be anything. It could be animals. It could be sports. It could even be dinosaurs.
Ah, thanks for the help, Mango. I know. How about this? 8 kangaroos are in a field.
Yeah, you're right. That has 8.
Then 6 more kangaroos join the 8.
Yeah,
How many kangaroos are there?
there are.
14 kangaroos?
That's right. You just told a word problem.
Yay, I did it! Ha 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 ha. Looks like it's very easy.
Yes, imagination is a very crucial skill, even for math. Yeah, relating math mountains and equations for addition and subtraction could be very helpful.
What is this?
This is another math mountain.
But it's not the exact same one as this one.
Yeah, it's not. Just with different numbers. But the structure is the same. See? Same V-like shape. It's just that the numbers are different.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 9 plus 6 equals 15, I know that. Wait a second. 15 minus 9 equals 6? Looks like we have a subtraction equation.
That's right. This time we're subtracting. 15 minus 9 equals 6. 6 is the difference. The difference is the answer of a subtraction problem.
But, then what are these two numbers that subtract to get the difference?
Those two numbers are the subtrahends. Those are complicated. You don't have to know that. These numbers are the subtrahends. But, you don't need to learn about that until later. So right now, let's not focus on calling these subtrahends, and let's just call them, how about, I don't know, subtracting numbers.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah,
I could tell the way these numbers work in the equation.
that's right. Even if there is a minus, the math mountain works the same exact way, except the total and the subtracting number subtract each other to get the other subtracting number.
Oh, it's kind of like the opposite. On this math mountain, we worked our way to the top. But on this equation, we worked from the top to the bottom. Is that kind of like the opposite, like right to left and left to right?
Yeah, that's kind of the opposites of how we read and write. Remember, kids, you have to read and write left to right. And that's a cool rhyme. Some kids could also read right to left, but we're not going to focus on that. Plus, we even talked about it in first grade, if you didn't know. To see, search for the first grade double addition video. 2-digit addition. Now, speaking of that, we need to go to addition first. Where is the total? Where are the partners or addends?
Hang on a minute. Addends? But these are subtracting numbers. Why are we changing it from subtracting numbers to addends?
Because we're focusing on the addition equation first, not the subtraction equation. We're focusing on the addition first.
Oh.
Here, let me show you. This is a math mountain.
Yeah, I know that.
There's 9, 15, and 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. Remember this one?
Yeah, 8 and 6 are the addends, and 14's the total, or sum.
So, it's the same thing, except with different numbers. In this one, 9 and 6 are the addends, and 15 is the total.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Let's see if you can tell a word problem about this math mountain. But you can only tell a subtraction one.
Ooh, a subtraction one. Kind of challenging. I like where you're going with this. Let's see, kangaroos?
You already tried the kangaroos one. Try a different one. It could be anything.
Ooh, I know. 9 ducks swim in a pond.
Yeah?
But then 15 ducks swim away.
What?
Well,
That's not right.
why not?
Because 9 minus 15 will get you a negative number, which you will learn in 6th grade. A negative number is not what we're focusing on. And by the way, for curious learners, that would be negative 6. But not focusing on that, try to do it the opposite way. 15 comes first. Picture 15 ducks in the pond first.
Oh, yeah. 9 minus 15 is wrong. Silly me.
That's okay. We make mistakes, and this gives us a chance to learn.
Okay, let's see. 15 ducks swim in a pond, but 9 of them swim away. There are 6 ducks left in the pond.
That's right. If there are 15 ducks in a pond and 9 swim away, that would leave us with 6 ducks. You can't have negative 6 ducks. That would be silly. So, yeah. These visual drawings can help us solve math problems easier and even tell word problems without pictures and just using our imagination.
That's very cool. Math is kind of like magic.
It is.
Oh, what is this?
For addition, I pretend I already counted 9. Then I count on 3 more to get the total. I stop when I see or feel free. I hear 12, the unknown total.
Let's see, what is this? 9 plus 3 equals 12. Already 9, 10, 11, 12. Unless I'm going cuckoo, I don't know where you're going with this.
Silly, Byron. 9 plus 3 equals 12. If we already counted 9, we can count 3 more, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, to get 12. Stop when I see or feel 3 more. That's how we know that 9 plus 3 is 12, and not 10 or 11, or 13 or 14.
But, is there an easier way to do it?
Yes.
An easier way to do it is to count with your fingers. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3 more to make 12. 3 more than 9 is 12. 1, 2, 3. You can do it using your fingers as well.
Same thing here. Look.
12 minus 9 equals 3. This time, we feel like we are already on 12, and then we count backwards 9 times to get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Then the answer is 3. If you take 9 away from 12, you get 3, because these are 9 dots, and the remaining box has 1, 2, 3 dots. So 12 minus 9 is 3.
Same thing here. For this.
Wow, that's very cool.
Now this is where things get a little tricky.
Oh my goodness. What are all these numbers? Look at all these green circles. I kind of noticed some of them crossed out and some of them added together.
But don't worry, even though it looks like a lot of difficult equations, you could really feel like it's a piece of cake if you just focus and listen.
Yes, paying attention in class is very important, kids. Remember to pay attention. But all of these 8 equations are very useful for solving math problems. It could even help us with word problems. What patterns do you see? Let's see, what? Oh, there are 9 dots over here and 3 dots over there. 9, 10, 11, 12. I can recall that from the counting method. 9, 10, 11, 12. 9 plus 3 more 3 dots is 12. Same thing for the fingers. So I could say that one equation would be 9 plus 3 equals 12.
That's right!
So then what's the second one?
The second one is kind of opposite. Can you find it?
Oh, I notice another pattern.
What is it, June?
This second box is the complete opposite of the first box. It's the same thing, except that the 3 box is in the front. This 3 box is in the back, but this one is in the front. There are 3 dots here and 9 dots there. That's 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 equals 12.
That's right, that's another equation.
But what about these ones? Wait a minute. Are we doing a subtraction equation here?
That's right. If some of the dots are crossed out by lines, we're doing a subtraction equation.
Let's see. Well, I know that this picture has 9 dots in it, crossed out, but there are 3 remaining. Wait a second. There are 12 dots altogether, but 9 dots are crossed out. 12 minus 9 equals 3 can also be an equation.
That's right. And it's the same thing, except the opposite. There are 12 dots. 12 dots minus 3 dots equals 9 dots remaining.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yes, but now we kind of get harder and take a step further.
Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Which pattern do I notice here? It kind of looks like the same thing. There are no more boxes. Ah, but the same boxes could make different equations. Huh? Oh, I think I see one. There are 12 dots altogether. 12 equals this amount of dots plus the other amount. Wait a second. 9 plus 3 equals 12. Does that mean that 12 equals 9 plus 3?
That's right, it works both ways. If 9 plus 3 equals 12, then 12 equals 9 plus 3.
Wow, it works both ways. There's 9 here and 3 over there, which makes 12. Wow, I feel like I just learned something.
It's the same thing here, except just switching the 3 and the 9 around. 12 equals 3 plus 9. Very cool.
But what about these two ones? These two feel very complicated. If 12 minus 9 is 3, then, Wait a second. 12 minus 9 is 3.
Oh, I notice a pattern now.
There are 3 dots remaining after we subtract 9 dots from 12 dots altogether. This is 3. 3 equals 12 dots. 12 dots altogether minus 9 dots equals 3 dots remaining. So if that's true, then that's also the other way round? That's right. Instead of getting 12 as the start, we get 3 as the start. 3 equals 12 minus 9. Can you find the last one? 9 equals 3 minus 12. No! Negative 9 equals 3 minus 12. Oh, sorry, that's a mistake.
That's okay, we all make mistakes. And this
gives us a chance to learn.
Correct.
Well, I know that there are 12 dots, but we subtract 3, so that makes 9. Wait a second. There are 9 dots. How do I get 9? From 12 minus 3. Oh, wait a second. It's the same thing, except the other way around. 12 minus 3 is 9, so, 9 equals 12 minus 3?
That's right!
Yay! Woohoo! Wow, I am learning a lot of new things.
Yeah, me too.
9 plus 3 equals 12. 12 equals 9 plus 3. And if 12 minus 3 is 9, then 9 equals 12 minus 3. Wow, it's kind of like the same way.
Yeah, you're right. It's the same exact way, except simply flipping the numbers around. And just inserting different numbers every time.
Wow. It's amazing how many equations we could solve with Math Mountains.
Yes, it's amazing how much we could. And now, how about this triangle? What do you notice?
There are minus signs, Wait a minute. I think I noticed something. A triangle has three sides. If we trace them, it would be like this, and this. 15 minus 9 equals 6. That's almost the same way we trace a triangle. Start from the top, go to the left, and finish at the right. 15 at the top minus 9 at the left finishes us off from 6 to the right. Wow, that's cool. 9 plus 6 is 15. Also how you draw a triangle. 15 minus 6 is 9. Wow, now we're tracing the triangle the opposite way. Wow. Children see and write all 8 equations. Wow. It's a lot of equations for tracing a triangle like this. I feel like I learned something else new.
That's right. Math mountains don't have to be V-shaped. They could also be as simple as triangles, where 15 acts like the top. Tracing it to the left is 9, which is 15 minus 9. And then you're right. Finish tracing the triangle off with a sum or answer of 6. Difference, sorry. Wrong! 15 minus 9 is 6. You are right.
Wow. It's very cool.
Yeah. And these math mountains could be very useful for solving all different kinds of problems together. But be careful. Some require addition and some require subtraction. And be careful. The sum is the answer of an addition problem. The difference is the answer of a subtraction problem. So, sum is the answer of addition. Difference is the answer of subtraction. So be careful which word you say for the answer of the problem. So, yeah. That's kind of it.
What? Already? But that was quick, though.
Yeah, math mountains are very simple. Yeah, but unlike Mount Everest, they are definitely easy to climb.
Good one, Mango.
Yes, second graders could learn more about math mountains in this wonderful book and program called Math Expressions Common Core from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. This is just Volume 1 of Grade 2. You can see our Volume 2 Grade 2 videos if you would like. To see those, see Second Grade, Fun with Time, and Fun with Equal Shares.
Time and equal shares? What are those?
You can see it in our videos.
Oh, yeah, right. Doing. Okay. Well, looks like we just learned something new.
Yes, we did.
And if that's not enough fun, how about an actual 3D app that will encourage you to solve problems? Watch the platypus come alive in its watery world as you discover and solve math challenges. Download the Math World's AR app available on Android or iOS devices. Wow, what is Math World's AR?
It's a game. You just find bubbles that have the correct answer. And if you do it quick enough, it will give you a speed bonus. If you get the most points, you will win and complete the lesson.
Wow, that sounds fun. I get to see the little platypus swimming along and the kangaroo hopping while I solve a lot of problems. No wonder why they had animals here. But just for curiosity, who did these animals?
That's a great question. Josh Brill drew them out.
That is where second graders could sometimes be encouraged to be an illustrator. Josh Brill drew these animals to make them very colorful and add detail so that second graders could get motivated to solve problems while still not being stressed out. So, yeah, this book, although it's not a stress reliever, obviously, could relieve stress because, but it doesn't for most second graders. But for some second graders, it works efficiently because it teaches you how to solve problems step by step.
Yeah.
So if you want to give it a try, then I encourage you to do it. And who knows, maybe you could add 3 numbers together. 3 numbers together? That's very hard.
Yes, but once you practice, it could be as easy as a piece of cake.
Wow. I can't wait to do more math.
Yes, I can't wait too, but unfortunately, this is it. Bye, guys. We'll see you later in the next math video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.